The most recent iteration of the iPad Air debuted in 2022, signifying a relatively recent addition to Apple's line of tablets. Unlike the more frequent updates seen in the iPhone series, Apple tends to refresh its iPads at a more measured pace. However, there are speculations circulating about the potential release of a 6th generation iPad Air later this year. With the advent of Apple's M2 chip, it would be logical for the company to introduce an updated iPad Air, replacing the current M1 chip with this enhanced piece of technology. There is also speculation regarding the potential unveiling of the M3 chip in the upcoming season, which could serve as a candidate for the next generation iPad Air, although it might be more aligned with the iPad Pro. As we progress toward the autumn season, the bulk of Apple-related rumors typically revolve around the iPhone 15, resulting in relatively scant information regarding the iPad Air 6th generation. This scarcity might suggest a probable scenario of a modest specifications update rather than a significant overhaul. Nevertheless, we will delve into all the available information concerning the iPad Air 6th generation. Release date speculation. Forecasting the release schedule for iPads can be challenging due to variations in their launch periods, with some debuting in the spring and others in the fall alongside new iPhone releases. The most recent iPad Air was introduced in March 2022. Considering this, it is plausible that the 6th generation iPad Air might be unveiled around October, resulting in an interval of approximately 18 months between its predecessor. However, there remains the possibility of its release being delayed until the spring of the following year. During the most recent MacRumors Show podcast, journalist Mark Gurman from Bloomberg indicated that the forthcoming September 12th event will not showcase the introduction of new iPads or Macs. Gurman anticipates an alternative launch in October, though he remains uncertain whether it will be an event, expressing doubts about Apple's ability to present compelling enough reasons to draw individuals to Cupertino. Gurman further mentions the development of an enhanced specification model for the iPad Air, noting that historically, iPad refreshes often occur in October. However, he refrains from providing more detailed information beyond this timeframe. Design and display. Anticipate continuity in the design of the iPad Air 6, likely maintaining the aesthetic of its predecessor and the 2020 iPad Air models. This should be perceived positively as these tablets are exceptional in performance, visually appealing, and highly versatile, especially when utilized in conjunction with an Apple Pencil or Magic Keyboard. Potential for enhancement exists, particularly in reducing the display bezels, thereby increasing the screen size slightly from the current 10.9 inches to approximately 11.1 inches without enlarging the overall footprint of the iPad Air. Regarding the display, the current iPad Air features a 60 Hz refresh rate, which may seem relatively sluggish by 2023 standards. While the adoption of the 120 Hz mini LED panel remains a feature exclusive to the Pro models, an upgrade to a 90 Hz refresh rate on the Air's display is desirable. Although OLED panels have been rumored for iPads, it is unlikely to expect their integration before 2024, potentially being introduced initially on iPad Pros if Apple opts against pursuing mini LED panels. An improvement in display brightness would be welcomed for the iPad Air 6. However, considering the vibrant colors and strong contrast of the current model's panel, the primary desire would be transitioning away from LCD technology. Specs. The most probable and potentially singular significant enhancement in the iPad Air 6th generation is expected to be an upgrade to the Apple M2 chip. This transition would provide a straightforward improvement over the current Air's M1 chip, which, notably, offers impressive performance, as evidenced by its capability in gaming, even in non-optimized titles, on the MacBook Air M2. Shifting to the M2 chip is not only anticipated to elevate performance but also enhance efficiency. It is hoped that the next generation iPad Air will surpass the current model's battery life of 10 hours and 9 minutes. The battery life assessment, as per Tom's guide, involves web browsing via Wi-Fi at a screen brightness of 150 nits. While there exists an outside chance for an M3 chip to be integrated into the iPad Air 6, current rumors suggest the move to M3 is more likely to occur in 2024 for iPads. There is no available information on other potential improvements in specifications. The expectation is for the camera setup to include 12MP front and rear sensors, possibly accompanied by software enhancements for improved image clarity and low light performance. Any modifications to Apple's center stage feature are predicted to be minor, not constituting significant alterations. Enthusiasm exists for the inclusion of a quad-speaker array similar to that of the iPad Pros, aiming to enrich the audio experience, although this aspiration may be more aspirational than realistic. Price. Priced at $599/£569/929 Australian dollar, the iPad Air 2022 falls within the pricing range situated between the standard iPad and the iPad Pro models. Anticipation suggests that the iPad Air 6th generation will likely maintain a similar pricing structure, if not identical prices overall. There is a possibility for Apple to discontinue the 64GB entry-level model, considering it offers a relatively modest storage capacity by 2023 standards. Should this adjustment occur, it might lead to the introduction of a 128GB entry-level model at the same price point, especially given that Apple's tablets are typically priced at a premium in comparison to their Android counterparts. Verdict. As per the available information, the iPad Air 6 seems to present only marginal enhancements compared to the iPad Air 2022. While the introduction of M2 power is noteworthy, it may not constitute a crucial upgrade for current iPad Air owners. Nonetheless, for individuals using older iPad models or seeking a tablet equipped with a high-performance chip akin to those found in laptops, the forthcoming iPad Air 6 might be an appealing choice. Official updates from Apple regarding the iPad Air 6 are not expected until at least the autumn of this year. In the interim, it might be worthwhile to explore the current best deals on available iPad models. As we conclude our preview of the upcoming iPad Air 6, the future of tablet innovation appears promising. With the tantalizing prospects of enhanced features and technological advancements, Apple's latest offering is poised to captivate tech enthusiasts and redefine user experiences. Stay tuned for more updates and comprehensive coverage on the iPad Air 6 and other cutting-edge tech developments. Subscribe to Tech Syndicate for the latest insights, reviews, and analyses on the ever-evolving world of technology. Thank you for joining us in exploring the forefront of innovation.